A vivid nylon patterned print with avocado sweet and anaglyptus swirls slumber Ethyl Bromide slowly down. She's counting hours and ticking clocks, so Di is dead and cliff rocks, her blackouts to blackouts. What's on the box? A wireless, it's wireless, thermal non-slip socks, a slobber, a silence, a twitch, and we are back in the room. Hey, who's been voted out? The man in the moon. Dreaming away time, gas bill, the bubble, old flames, new shames, pedestrian trouble. Warming the pot, let the brew steep, putting the world to right, oh it'll keep. Released from the spell, that prescription haze, Ethyl Bromide awake. Wake up, their eyebrows to raise.
Oh, got you a nice bit of French fancy from the quality sieve. You alright, my love? You're looking well there, my love. Oh, I see.
Oh, my fat belt has always been properly nourished on, Dessa.
Oh, my love.
You need a fat belt. Especially come winter to protect your ovaries. Without an healthy fat belt, you're creating a hostile environment for any reproductive goings on. Posh's ovaries have apparently switched off. I used to do it with my late husband. Switch off, that is. I was in a world of my own for about 23 3/4 years. What do I want to know about the square foot density of visqueen sheet and panel pins for? Oh, I'd just nod and say, have you? And that'd suffice for the week. But yes, Posh has switched off. Switched off and unplugged at the mains, I'm guessing.
I don't think she's very well. No.
Apparently she needs gas and air to assist digestion of a salad dressing. We're not talking anything complex either here. Simple South Fork ranch or blue cheese. She's not got the body frame and or mass to break down basic amino acids. We're talking hospitalisation and possible fibrillation if she fancies a bit of parsley sauce or red wine gravy. Oh, sorry, jus. If you notice, David and Posh only eat out in restaurants close to an A road or major transport links. There's a crash team with the plastic pads and all sorts of standbys if Posh orders a creme brulee. It's no life for poor David, he's desperate. Desperate for her to eat more. Well, apparently. He tries to slip her a cream home when she's asleep, but some sort of nocturnal subconscious gag reflex kicks in. Even in a very deep sleep, she's still thinking of the calories. No wonder he's got that JCB and can't stop dusting. It's the kiddies that get upset and I worry for. Like me, but for totally different reasons, they can't have a goldfish or an aquarium. Well, think about it. A mother that only eats raw fish and water. If you notice, you never see David aiming his golden balls at no airy coconuts, do you? Oh no. When the fairground's in town, them kids are in blackout vehicles and shipped over to LA sharpish. Imagine. At the fair. I want a goldfish, Daddy. Daddy, win me a goldfish. You'd turn your back for 5 minutes and the star prize would be a Scooby snack for Posh. Down a gullet before you could say sushi bar. They didn't move to the States for his football career. It was to get away from the constant pressure of fairground attractions. It's got to be worth it. It's got to be. I just hope Elsie doesn't get drawn in with this cosmetic dieting malarkey. Oh, she's so easily led. I blame it on all these celebrity magazines. You know, in the doctor's surgery. It used to be Cheshire Cheese Life and Tat and Son. Now they've got these young locums in and we've gone from herringbone tweed to jogging bottoms in a matter of months. Passing me the prescription, this Doctor Who ever mentions this Mezzini level. I think it's like a bunk bed. They squeeze them in, these new builds now. $250,000 and you're 2.5 foot away from the kitchen sink on your 2-seater sectional settee sofa. Oh, it's no life. One eye on the draining board and the other on the bunk bed. No. Give me a load-bearing partition wall any day of the week. I mean, you need a room. You need a room you never use. Like the front parlour, just in case the Queen calls in. Well, she wouldn't just call in. It'd be all pre-arranged. Give me the time to get the Battenberg and some loose tea. Battenberg. I never thought of that before. But it sounds German. I think I'm better off with fresh cream sponge, yeah. Yeah. Where was I now? Well, for me tears for fears, we're all well placed. Elsie has been influenced by these new glossy waiting room magazines. I chanced, incidentally upon her outside, that new smoothie shop on the corner. It all looks a bit like babysit to me. One girl was sat there outside the place in the middle of November on a little chair and patio table, obviously desperately trying to persuade herself that she's European. If I'm going to be caught eating cold baby spit up in the middle of November, at the very least, I want the central heating on. Okay. Oh, she had doormat written all over her. Well, braided into her hair, I should say. I don't know what on earth was in it, or what it was in aid of, but if she ever got caught in a downpour or a quick flash uppour without a brolly, that matted mess would retain gallons. She'd need a neck brace support for that dead weight to that lot. Oh, it did play on my mind for a while. I shouted over to her. A Balkan neck collar can prevent trauma to the neck and provide much needed relief. Just ask my friend Elsie. She knows all about 'em. She stared at her smoothie for a while, but I could tell she'd made a mental note. E-flat. But then Elsie appeared and I shouted, "Love, Elsie'll put you right." She didn't finish her smoothie. Went inside for a warm, I shouldn't wonder. It's a good job, really. Started spitting. No, not the weather. Elsie. Then I suddenly realised that Elsie'd got scales on her feet. No, not the aquatic kind. I've been there with that ailment when my mother lost me at Chilton Water Park for 12 months. No. Going forward. Let it go. And breathe. Let it go. Oh dear. Elsie had a set of bathroom scales sellotaped to each foot. To each shoe. Oh, it was a very state sad of affairs, obsessing about her weight night and day. Oh, I thought, whatever am I going to do with her? Every split second she'd look down and see if she'd lost any weight. Thinking, on my scales feet, I visualised the potential and put my foot down. Demanded she patent scale shoes. Shoes with integral scales. It's a very simple concept. She's been on the big dragon's den. Oh, it was a bloodbath. They all wanted a patent pair with Cuban heels. I'll give you 75,000 for 20%. Just about to grip the reddies, she starts with these slingbacks. I mean flashbacks. Flashbacks to her nuclear camp-out days on Wimbledon Common, and realised the message she'd be sending out to all her sisters. She saw the fire in the dragon's eyes. Well, Deborah Meaden was a bit bloodshot, obviously been sniffing catnip and baby bio at the poison ivy. She saw the message of physical, psychological and financial manipulation, broadcast through the medium of the scale shoes that came away with an empty purse. Then, remembering the "we are all in this together" cuts, and the distinct fact that you can no longer purchase a Tango value wear zip front tunic blouse with an Eversmart Spear point collar for £1.67, she slipped back in and struck a deal and invested the cash in a 3-storey semi-static gentleman's club. Frida's Fields on Wheels. Oh, it doubled up as a horse carriage, but the council got wind and put a stop to that, which surprises me really because her area's coalition. They are launching scale shoes for Lent. Jimmy Choo Choo and Manola Blanket are naturally interested. They'll probably be sold with a DVD and a lifestyle workout chart programme, and perhaps a little flip-top bin you can keep your sick in at the back of the wardrobe. Elsie did get a bit paranoid for a while, thinking someone would steal a patent. I went round one afternoon. She was stood on her own doorstep wearing a black pinstripe suit, shirt and tie, and a cash camel-mere coat, smoking a Hamlet. No, not the cigar on Dessa.
Oh.
A rural settlement that's too small to be considered a village.
Oh, right, my love.
It was being levelled to make way for a field. Shame. They hadn't got a leg to stand on. She looked me up and down and she said, "I've just been mistaken for Marlena Dietrich." Oh. I think she's self-medicating again.
Right, Ethyl, my love. I've done you a lovely couple of corned beef sandwiches and left them under a bit of cling film by the microwave.
Lovely.
I'll be seeing you again then, my love. You're right, I'll lock you in now.
Thank you, lovey.
All right, my love, I'll see you.